Greetings, hello, welcome. I hope everyone is having a pretty fantastic Tuesday. It's our 1-year anniversary stream, which is pretty darn awesome, I think. Nice! And there's SMB coming in with a 7-month resub as well. And you've probably noticed if you were here during the intro, there was a Brandonius 10-month sub. That's right. I give Twitch money so that my other account can use my hype emotes, which is silly. Anyway, greetings, hello. Hey, Katrina, Coated Beard, SNB. I know I saw Zunjin, I think was Stoolpenner here earlier. Yeah, I know. I saw a lot of people saying hi earlier and messing with the bot because I turned it on before the stream started. But greetings, everyone. Welcome. If you are new here, I will give a quick intro. My name is Brendan. This channel here is DevChatter. We do live coding and streaming, and we've been doing it for a year now. It was actually February 5th of 2018 that I did the first stream here on DevChatter. And feel free to post your guesses in the chat of what the average viewership was of that stream. Greetings, Renee. Thank you for the congratulations. Yep. Birthday stream. Woohoo. Okay, so if you are new here, quick little intro other than, names and stuff because we just covered that. Everything we do here on the channel is out on GitHub at github.com/devchatter. And you're welcome to contribute, make suggestions, just review the code. You don't have to look at the code at all if you don't want to. But it is out there if you want to take a look at it. And we're actually going to review a pull request from one of our viewers here. SNB actually sent us one today. I think it was today. Might have been last night. I forget. Although maybe it was last night for me and today for SNB. SNB's in the future. He's... a future person. Anyway, a couple of other things I want to mention. If you are interested in chatting with me or any of the other DevChatter viewers outside of the stream, the best way to do that is to join our Discord, which, yes, I know, another chat application, but we do actually have a bunch of people in our Discord that really do talk about tech stuff. So if you are interested in actually having an active place to chat with other people, maybe you can't get to a user group regularly, gives you the opportunity both to interact with us here as well as over on the Discord. Zunjin, hey, greetings. I don't remember if I said hi when you were in here when you were just talking in text. A couple of other things. If you want to see archives of our old videos, you can actually find all of them over on YouTube in the archive, and you can also find recent stuff here in the video section on Twitch. And other than that, let's go ahead and take a look at some stuff. Oh, other cool thing that I noticed today when I connected, my Twitch icon changed. So let me pull this over so you can all see this, because it's neat. Actually, why don't I just pop out the chat? Can I do that? I think I can do that. Let me just do a... just pull a chat window out of the screen here. Here we go. Here's a chat window. So, see? I have my 1-year subscriber badge, which I'm the only person that gets because you couldn't have been a subscriber when I started, but they count that for the actual streamer themselves. So we finally have our first one. It is the fully grown dinosaur. Could we get one of the subs that has the adolescent dinosaur, the standing up one? Maybe some other people have their sub badges on, but I thought that was really awesome because I jumped in today and boom, we have the 1-year stuff all of a sudden. So that was awesome. I was hyped up by that. Okay, so I'll leave that there so we can check it in a minute. For anyone that isn't in the chat and can't see that. Okay, so here's what we got today. We received a pull request that I want to take a look at, and it looks cool. So it's exactly what we would want. So SNB is awesome. Okay, so we had an issue that we put in our issue tracker here on GitHub to have themes on the site. And so SNB set up a little partial view that gives us this little text box. I haven't run the code yet. I will probably do that here quickly before we merge this in. But it puts a little box in the top right-hand corner of the site and lets you choose which theme you want, and it will change the basic styling of the site. Because you always end up with a person that wants a dark theme and we're a light theme, or wants a light theme and we're a dark theme. Just let the users pick which one they want. Hey, Fishing Dev. Ah, there we go. Fishing Dev has an egg. See? So, 1-year subscriber and regular subscriber egg. So, welcome. Being the 1-year stream, we finally have the first 1-year sub icon showing. On mine only. And I think the next account that'll get that is probably my Brendonius one in like a couple of months. Appreciate it, Fishing Dev. Yeah, it's good. So let's take a look at this. I'm going to go ahead and pull it in. And this actually lets me do an interesting thing. Hey, Stoolpenner with a 6-month. Twitch wants you to share this because the message pops up. You've closed it. Yeah, Stoolpenner, you have no idea how frequently I close that message on my Brendonius account. So on the internet in most places I am Brendonius, as you can probably see down here by my name. I don't do this stream as the name Brendonius, I do DevChatter, and the reason why is that I do gaming stuff on the Brendonius account. Hey Brandon, welcome, greetings. Okay, so here's one of the reasons why we use GitHub Desktop here on the stream. It actually has the built-in stuff to do pull requests, which I believe now the VS Code GitHub extension has. So I'm really thrilled by that, because it's a super, super useful feature to be able to say, hey, pull this pull request for me. I don't want to, like, I just want to grab that, and I don't want to have to go messing around on the site to get it. And it sets it all up, it creates a remote for it, and I can even, as long as someone allowed me, I can push updates to their pull request. So I don't have to, like, if there's a small change, I don't have to go back to them and say, hey, can you make this small change? I can just make it and then merge it. Which is really convenient if you're maintaining a project, because sometimes it's more work to ask them to fix it than to just do it. Okay, so this should be the running site then. We should have that version. Thanks, Brandon. Yeah, 1 year. It's crazy. 1 year. Is it .dash project? Hey, thanks, Brandon. Coming in with the Twitch Prime sub. Much appreciated. Now, if only I could remember whether or not that's a capital P or not. We're going to find out, because I'm just going to run it. And if it wasn't a capital P... Don't me... Oh. You're singing. I got it. It's a good song. I mean, sorta, kinda, ish. So, welcome everyone. We're just going to do a little bit of code. We're testing out this, where did I leave that window? There it is. So we want to see something that looks kind of like that. So localhost 5000, it jumps us over to 5001. Proceed with our self-signed certificate, and please ignore the error. It is a fun song. Wait, slash theming. I'm not sure that should be down there. We're going to want to figure out what that is. Darkly slate, or maybe it was just down there for testing. That looks good. That do a post back when we do that? Not that it really matters. Or is it just request a new style sheet? Yeah, it looks full post back. Oh, and it drops down into that. It drops down into that when we're in the lower theme. Okay. So that's not bad. You can still pick it. So that's reasonable. Okay. That works. This would be not my error. Yeah, I don't know what that is. We'll find out what that is. Where is it coming from? It's just right inside the body there. Theming. What? Yes, that would cause that problem. Yeah, that's your error, SMB. There we go. Fixed. Alternately, we could put it inside of the script. Here, let's do this. If we want to have that there, we could do that. Whoops. What is it? Theming? Looks like theming. Theming. I don't know. Either way, let's just do that. Yes, it's trying to say streaming with a lisp. It's streaming. All right. That turned it into a comment. HTML comment instead of C style. I'll say C style comment because that's like I think it was intended to be a JavaScript or a C sharp, but I guess I could have used a since we don't need that. Oh, that's fine. So SMB, I'm gonna actually send that up there, and then we'll merge this in. That's cool. All right, let's review some of the code. What came in with this? So here's what we got. So we added a package reference to a build bundler minifier. Hosting environment. So if exists. Okay, so we check to see if they have a theme already. If they do, we assign it. We could move this to the server side. Couldn't we? Yeah, I think we could. Oh no, no, I don't think we can. The layout doesn't have one of these. So yeah, no, this is where it's got to go. So this is right. There's nowhere to move that to. There's the theming script. We have a function, use string, read code. So we're looking at a cookie, we're breaking it apart based on that. We're looking for a cookie named DevChatter DevStreams Theming. That looks like it's going to be a very unique name. Read the cookie. We're looking on the page for the theme selector, assigning the theme to it. Alright, inside the theme selector, which is a partial view here, we have an unordered list item? Why is it a UL? Why is it a UL? Navbar uses ULs? Weird. I'm sure you're right. That's what I was just gonna ask the question. I'm like, why does this do this? I bet it's in here, right? We'll see it. Yeah. Navbar is a UL, a UL. Is the login partial also a UL? I now wonder. I don't know. I don't actually look. I've never looked at the login partial. Yeah, it's a UL of that and that. Huh. Because I guess it's gonna be two pieces. Okay, well, I'm good with it then. Whatever. That's weird. I don't know what it does with the styling if you don't make it a UL. The basic bundle config that we've got created, create a site min CS based on site CSS. That sounds correct. Create a site min JS based on site JS, and minify. And theme select. Margin top 6 pixels. There you go. That'll work. So inside the site CS, just pushing that, and then this is minified site CSS, and full and minified versions of various themes. Whew. Big theme. Cool. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to do Linus Torvalds' way of doing code reviews. I think I already approved it. Either way, I am going to merge this one in and keep working on some other stuff. Our project is in the early stages, so I'm not, super careful about it just yet. You get more careful as the site's developed longer. Oh, and yes, SNB has actually shown the other one. So for anyone that was wondering, that's our 1 year sub bad. We have some 1 years, we have some 6 months, we have some single month subscribers. Thanks, Zunjin. Yeah, well, one of the big things I will tell you in code reviews, it is really important to, I don't know, give good feedback about things that are done well, and still make sure to point things out. That didn't get closed. Bummer. All right. Resolved by SNB's PR number 27. Closed. There we go. Cool. Sorry about that, Crimson Green. I sneezed and it hit Columbus from here. You know how it goes. Cleveland and Columbus are so close together, you can understand how that would happen. We are working on our DevStream site, Crimson. Some more web dev, ASP.NET Core, and C# and JavaScript. J Sharp, welcome, greetings. Thank you very much for that follow. Gonna go ahead and close that. And let's take a look. Did we have any other branches outstanding? I mean, I know our code's outstanding, so I just meant, do we have any, current branches that I need to deal with? One branch. Cool. All right, well. Easy enough, then. Hey, and it remembers that I'm on my Darkly theme. Or the Slate theme. Alright, so where was everything? We have a home page, we have our about page that has nothing on it. We have a calendar page. Well, I've got some new people on here, so this is actually the perfect time to create the about page because it gives me the chance to tell everyone about the website we're building. So here we go. I'm sure there are some people in here who are new. Okay, so let's take a look on the back-end page. I don't want to actually have a message set there. That's stupid. Let's get rid of those. So there's our about model. And the title of this page, what's it actually look like when we're on the page? About dev streams. That's fine. I like that. All right. Instead of model message, let's make this about dev streams. Site. Welcome to the devs streamers community. Let's see. Maybe we'll make this the H3 actually. Like and support developer streams on the... I'm an American, so I will capitalize the I in internet. I don't know if people know that, but in American English, the I in internet is capitalized, and it's not in all places. It's considered a proper noun in the U.S., which is why it gets a capital I. You'll be happy to know that on our skills matrix we added a section for emerging technologies, and I put C#. Good job, Crimson Green. That is actually good, a good technology to know. Why are you using CSHTML.cs files in an MVC project? Oh, plain reality. No. This is not web forms at all. This is called Razor Pages, yep, as Fishing Dev mentions, which was added as part of ASP.NET Core, and it works kind of like, I think the best way to describe it would be you have a controller for each view is kind of like what it is sort of what a Razor Page is. So it's packaged like it's a web form. However, it behaves more like a dedicated controller. So you have the decoupled nature that you had with MVC and a controller and a view, but you get it packaged together in the convenient set like you did with a web form. So it's very nice. I'm going to have word wrap on. So we're a community of people who like and support developer streams on the internet. This includes streams, streamers, moderators, chatters, viewers, lurkers, and all other people with online live coding. Whether you stream on Twitch, YouTube, Mixer, Facebook, or any other platform, you're welcome here, as long as you sometimes stream some kind of software development related activity. Okay, I said live coding. This is wrong. I need to correct this because I want to make sure that we're clear about this. I want to say that because we don't want to... I don't want the site to be just coding. So if you are a graphic designer that is creating, stuff for either web applications, mobile applications, client applications, doesn't matter. Whether you are just working in, if you end up in Illustrator for a whole stream, that's fine. If you're in the database and just making changes there, or you're setting up build pipelines, it doesn't matter. We still want those streams in here. That's part of software development. There are a lot of people involved in software development that are not programmers. That being said, whether you're programming front-end, back-end, HTML, CSS, SQL scripts, whatever, that's all programming. And all of these activities would, I think, still fall under the dev streams banner. Additionally, from a viewer's perspective, you might not want to watch, one activity or another, so hence why we have tags. So hopefully you can use that to filter. And rather than have a dedicated FAQ page, I am going to do an H4, H3. Can I do H3 here again? We'll do one of these. Welcome to the community. Frequently asked questions. Now, I don't know what we want to do with these frequently asked questions, but I'm just going to write none asked yet. There we go. So basically, toss some placeholder text in here. Let's refresh the page, see how it looks. There we go. About Dev Streams, welcome to the community. Here it is, frequently asked questions, none asked yet. There we go. So we can fill that in later. Okay, so first off, I'm on the master branch. I don't want to do that. You all have seen what I do before. Our regular viewers certainly have. I'm going to open a command prompt and start nuking some branches. You can't see it. No, you can. Yes, I always delete one at a time just in case so I can think about what I'm doing. I don't like nuking a bunch of branches all at once because that's just a recipe for deleting some branch that you don't actually want to delete. So, hence, I do it that way. Okay. Now the one thing I didn't do, I just realized I didn't get rid of the extra remote that I have there. Actually, get remotes. Oh, nope, I don't have it. Cool. I thought I was gonna have one. Fantastic. I don't have an extra remote. Cool. Razor Pages feels like a step backwards. Plain reality. I don't know that I would say that. I would say that Razor Pages is a good use case or good scenario. It solves a handful of things. You want to make some basic pages and they're just going to be like simple data entry things. It works well for that. That being said, one thing that you want to keep in mind with all of this tech, whether it be Razor Pages, MVC, anything like that, is that they're all available at all times. So within our site, we use both MVC and Razor Pages. So if you're on a page and you need to directly post back, we go to the controller that you're on. The initial data you load when you load the page, that comes from there as well. Need to do anything beyond that, then we go to a controller. So that's actually the way that we have everything set up. Okay, so there is our basic piece. So that is adding about info. We are going to commit this to Benric temp. You might be wondering, Brendan, why are you creating a temp branch? The reason I do that is because I don't know what that branch is going to be named yet, and I can just create a temp branch and rename it later. So that is one of my favorite Git tricks, is that I can just make a branch for whatever, and then effectively I just make a new branch and then it's, you know, renamed. So it's a great shortcut for not having to figure out the name just yet. Okay. Yeah, as an example, I have controllers right here. So I don't lose those. I also have areas that I can create. So I can still use views. I can use Razor pages. I can use views. I can use MVC. I can use API controllers. I have access to everything still. Just because you add in Razor pages doesn't mean you lose anything. It just gives you one extra way of doing stuff. Okay, so we created that. We have our initial data as well. So that's our about page. On our manage page, we have an index, manage tags. You know what we don't have that I'm realizing? So this is managed. This is. I want to do a little bit of renaming. We're going to do a little restructure. But before I do that, I am actually going to be nice to our community and take a look at the issues list, because I know replace extension methods with AutoMapper. That's not really going to be affected too much, and neither is that. Okay. I don't think... So we've had a couple of issues that were claimed by some of our community members, and I want to make sure that I'm not going to step on their feet. If I make some changes here. So let's go to our close that. I don't want that running. I'm going to switch over to Visual Studio instead of VS Code because I'm going to be moving some stuff around, and I need the solution to know. Well, I need things to not get weird. So I'm going to do this in Visual Studio and hope that that is the correct choice, but we'll find out in a moment whether it is. Okay, this is going to be a significant change. Here's what I've got. In our site, we have slash channels takes you to your channels page where you can edit your channel. So what I want to do is I want this to be my channels instead of channels. And the reason is that this is a page where you can manage your channels. So for now, so this is site management. I almost want to put this under like an account page or something like that. I kind of feel like I want to have a nested folder for where all of like your stuff is for your own account. So let's... What if I do that? We make my, and then we can say channels, and then you can have any other like your stuff under there, which would be an interesting structure. It's nice and short when doing that as well. This is why we're in a branch, because this is gonna be crazy. Alright, let's try it. So we're gonna open up these files. Essentially every namespace needs to get adjusted. Plutonin, yeah, that's basically what my is. It's a user area. That's the idea. I just was figuring my makes a nice URL. So here's what I want to change. Pages, channels. And I want to change it to my channels. Let's see what that does. 18 occurrences. Ooh. You know what? Let's do that again. First off, let's discard that change. We're gonna go back here. I'm gonna do this as 2 commits, actually. Include that in the project. There we go. Yep, move those to the new location. Now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to commit this, because I can undo this commit if I need to. Move channel pages into my folder, because it's not mine. It's a my folder. All right, so now we can do that. So find that everywhere. Yes, go ahead and do it. Should do 18 again. Now let's see what those 18 changes are. So this looks like changing namespaces and models. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Okay, I think that gets them all. Did that change them all? Yes, it did. Yep. Okay, I think that's all of them. And there were 9 files, so that would mean 18 changes. I should say 9 pages, so 18 total files, so 18 changes. Update namespaces to match new folder location. There we go. And I like it as the 2 commits because then you can see what happened, that it was moved and the namespace changes, because if you just have the move, you could potentially miss that if Git doesn't manage to detect that that is actually a move and not a delete and a create of a new file. It should detect it because the files are basically the same thing. But I just want to be absolutely sure. Okay. So this folder now has these pieces in it. So that's nice. That means that I can make a channels folder up here that is a different one. Channels. Plural? Yeah, we'll go with plural. And I am going to put an index page on here.
Developers.
Welcome, developers. Greetings. Thank you very much for that raid. And looking forward to seeing all of you. Greetings, hi. I'm going to do my own raid defense here since I don't see anybody coming in to raid defend me. So there we go, raid defense. Welcome, everyone. We are just doing a little bit of ASP.NET Core here on our 1-year anniversary of the stream. So greetings, hello. What were you all working on before you came over here today? Thank you, Brandon. All right, there we go. We have our nice index model and an index page, and this should be our channels. .NET Geek. Ooh, yes. There we go. We need another .NET Geek in here. Welcome, .NET Geek. Thanks for that follow. Much appreciated. You did a VueJS conference app. That's awesome. We are doing a VueJS application here as well. You say Vue.js. What's the back end? Is it Node? Is it or is it like ASP.NET? I only guessed because .NET Geek showed up at about the same time you did. Let's see. Do I want to table this thing? How do we want to display this? Good question. Sonny, welcome. Thanks for that follow. Much appreciated. REST backend. Zunjin, why don't I believe that it's C++? Oh, it's JSON files backend. Oh, cool. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. That makes total sense. Yep. To be honest, I was actually thinking about doing a JSON backend kind of thing for this site we're working on here. But I know a lot of people want this to be able to get some extra information more than what we would store in JSON files. So hence we're going the full database route on this, and makes it a lot more complicated, because I originally just was like, oh yeah, we can just have some JSON files in the back end, people can like edit them on GitHub, and then the site can run based on that. But when you add complexity, yeah, exactly. I like that approach for a lot of things. No, very cool, very cool. Is this for a specific conference or just for any conference to be able to use? Oh, do I just steal this? I'm just gonna steal this, and we'll wire up the VueJS later. Okay, these are not the models that I actually want to have. What models do I want to have? Let's make prop list of channel view model. Sure. We'll assume that's the one we want. And this is going to end up calling to an API instead of getting loaded here, though we may load the initial set in this page. It's not going to be run through this page in the long run. This is the page model of our Razor page. We're going to use an API controller and call to it from JavaScript, because we're going to need to filter this list so much. Ah, sorry. You got hit with a link. Sorry about that. Yeah, see, shameless plugs get shut down by our Nightbot. Dinos will rule the exactly, Jinsku. Dinos will rule the galaxy. You have a generator from a conference you organized in Germany in Blazor, made for a specific conference, but anybody can use it. I'll click the link. Sure, that seems totally legit. And I also love the fact that it's, you know, that you use that name instead of this name for it, which is just hilarious. Sounds awesome. Is the conference in English or German? I wonder. I noticed the conference website's in German. Mostly in German? Okay. In that case, I probably won't be showing up to it. My German's not very good. We do have a reasonable number of German viewers here on the stream, though. What is on a channel view model? I don't remember. Name. You know what? I'm actually going to pull real data. Who am I kidding? Welcome, someone! Thank you for following, much appreciated. I will read your name in a moment. DB. Whoops. It'll be underscore DB dot channels. I will just select them all for now. What? Do I want the view model or the index model? Actually, now that I think about it. Okay, we're just gonna do that. See if it works. And over here, time zone name URI. Okay, cool. We're pulling too much data, but I think the page will work. I'm gonna run this in VS Code, because why not? All right. David J. Noah, welcome. Thanks for that follow. See, I told you I would thank you by name in a moment. You can show up as a speaker next year. Yeah, see, there you go. I can do talks in Europe as long as the conference has English speakers. This is not the app. The app is for the attendees' session planning. Yeah, makes sense. Well, send me the call for speakers, whenever that is. I don't know if there's a place to sign up for the call, but yeah, I would be glad to. All right, so site is running. Let's go ahead and take a look. So this, I think, is going to work and take us to the wrong place now, which is good. That's what I want. I want to be here on this one, because this is not the... This should be everything now. Not that page. We want to go to this page. Instead of being called index, let's call it find channels. There we go. So we're sure that this is the Find Channels page now. The next thing that I want to clear up is we don't need these management, like these are not the pieces we want here. We want things that are a little different. Albert, have a good one. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Safe travels. Okay, so what do we actually want to see? So we don't need we don't need a details and a delete and an edit. They don't need that. Instead, what we want to have is something along the lines of like an add to favorites or something. Ooh, follow. We'll have a follow. And right now, this is going to do nothing. So that's just going to be a dead anchor because we're not actually wiring it up. It's just a placeholder, really. Let's see. Sure. Watch and follow. Schedule. We don't want the schedule. Actually, we do want schedule. We don't want to see the number of items. We just want to see. This should be view schedule, or something like that. View schedule. And right now, I don't know where this page is going. Item ID is correct. Maybe that's where it's gonna be? You know what? I'm gonna chop that entirely. We'll just leave it like this. We'll have follow and watch. Because I think, and actually, let me bring that back because I'm going to steal this piece. There we go. This whole row, like this, the name I think is going to be the link. So we're going to put that there, and then there we go. So this will be slash, actually it's, yeah, it's going to be dot slash details. I think. Dot slash details, that should be good. Kevin, hey, greetings, welcome, and thank you. Happy anniversary indeed. Could you please share a link for the live coding read only? Sonny, I don't think I've got it. I don't think I have the live share's not going right now. I don't have the And Kevin, I also love the Swift Kick boot. It's good stuff. And Pippin, welcome. Thanks for following. Much appreciated. Is live now marker? Plutonin, what do you mean? So there's the details. We want to pass in the channel ASP route channel ID. Okay, I think that's what we need. Time zone URL. Let's take a look at the page real fast. There it is. So we have a follow, we have a watch, and once those are actually links, that'll turn into a little finger pointer click thing. I don't think I want to display the time zone here. The URI maybe. But I think we'd be better off showing some of their tags. Tags and maybe maybe a stream time or something. Name, URI. Let me check something. How many followers do we have on the channel? 2886. 2886. There we go. How does that look? If we show their follower count, something like that. Link to watch. Let's say watch now. Okay. Hey, Jen's Duck! Greetings, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. And yeah, happy birthday anniversary thing. Yes, exactly, Plutonin. So what I was actually thinking is maybe we I was thinking this might alternate between either watch now, when it is live. So if this is live, it's like watch now with a little red circle after it. And if it's not live, then it's gonna be like that's a good question. What does Twitch call it? Hang on one second. I want to see, what do they call it? Channel? So like a watch now or a go-to channel. Maybe watch live. Unicode red circle. Can I just put that in there? I don't know what that is that I just pasted in there. We're about to find out. Hey, there it is. There's the cheater's way of getting in a little red circle. Alright, Sunny, yeah, no, I have VS Live Share installed on all of my computers for all instances. But I actually do keep it locked down. I occasionally share the read-only link out to my patrons on Patreon if they want to hop in and watch the read-only stream. But I don't just open it up for everyone on here usually. So obviously I'm doing pipes for the separation on these. This should be one or the other, whichever one it is. The link is the same, but the display text needs to vary. So this is almost like... this needs to come off of the item, so we're going to need to say item dot... live text. Channel link text, maybe? Channel link text? But I'm not sure I actually want it on this object anyway, so I don't think that's necessarily the place we want that to go. Okay, let's jump back over to the code we were in, and let's do that for now. We'll do an ASP.NET Core like Razor page comment there. Your ISP, you connected line. Back end of the service. Plutonin, what happens after I press the follow button? I was gonna take you to the page that actually does a follow on. I think there's a way to direct link to follow someone. But maybe not. Was there anything else on a channel that we would want to link to directly from our page? Maybe not. Maybe the only thing we'd want to go to is that link. At which point, we don't really end up with this at all, and we just do that. And then we end up with we could do an item.uri at that point, and then we don't really even need this one necessarily, and we can figure out what the other stuff is that goes in there later if we want it. So channel link text needs to get created. We need to make sure this has tags, so I'm going to go take a look at the view models for that object, because that's what we need to determine whether or not it needs to be in there. So I'm going to open up the view model one, and I'm going to start with this as my base. It's not going to be a channel view model. This is going to be we need the ID, we need the name, we need the URI. We're going to want tags. Index, use HTML. I see people saying stuff in chat. I'll be there in a sec to check on what that is. That's the channel link text. Oh, Sunny, this is Razor, not Blazor. So this is server-side C#, not client-side C#. No problem at all. Display name equals. This doesn't have a display. That's not going to need a display either, I don't think. Channel link text. Okay, so now channel link text. I want this to be computed, I think, when we create it. Client-side C#. Oh yeah, good stuff. We put that back. Oh, now the person that was doing the auto mapper change, that person is going to be mad when I make this change. Channel search model. I was realizing when I was doing this that I was trying not to mess up anybody that was I knew was doing something for our project. I'm not sure how we tell if they're live or not. You know what? We do it client-side. It's got to be a client-side check. It has to be. This can't come down from the server in that form. Sunny, we do still do a lot of client-side stuff here. So we use VueJS to do all of our... Exactly, Jen. Jen's duck is correct. We need to do Twitch API stuff to make this work. This is going to be a computed value based on the other one. It's live, that, or that. And sure, go ahead and make an expression body. Okay. Is live is going to be that one, and not is live is going to be that one. Derp. Let me go build real fast. Which isn't going to work unless I kill that. And then this needs to get switched. Move that to its own file. And in the back end here, it needs to go to channel search module, build this, jump on over to VS Code, and run the site again. And Black Coin, welcome. Thanks for that follow, much appreciated. Hype, hype, hype. Reload the page, which will get us back to our nice dark theme here. And that just says go to channel now. Okay. Next thing we need to do is we need to display tags, because that I actually think is useful. Tags I think people will actually want to see on that page. So let's duplicate this line, and we're gonna say HTML dot display name for model dot channels tags. So there's our tags display, and then right here simplest way to display them right now would be to say item dot tags join what? Oh. Excuse me, sorry about that. 1 second. Whew. No, Zunjin, no cat, I was just sneezing. What do I think about Aurelia? Sunny. I don't know. Oh, Brandon, have a good one. We'll see you around, man. Hang on. I don't mind Aurelia. I like the idea of it. I currently use VueJS for this project, but not always. Dev needs to delve into Twitter API-ness. Is that what you were asking about, Chenstuck? I got that message, unless you sent me a different message. And yes, we will need to touch on the Twitch API, which we did for our bot, obviously. We're gonna do this, and then item dot tags select tag dot. Okay, so this is just tags. Okay, So that's just a list of strings. All right, so we can use this for display. We're gonna need more advanced tags on this structure than we had in our other ones. Yes, there are a lot of JS frameworks, and that's the challenge. I think the big three right now that you'll hear in a lot of dev communities are Angular, React, and VueJS. And then the fourth one you usually hear about is Iliya. So that's basically the big, like frameworks right now that people are using. Obviously, that changes a lot all the time. Angular has had little extra staying power over some of the other frameworks that have come along. But there have been plenty that we've used, and that's just kind of the thing with JavaScript, so you just kind of got to be used to it. What? Why don't we have any tags? There should be tags on that. I must have gotten rid of it on my my mapping, didn't I? Oh, wait, what? It was a single string. Oh, geez. Oh, we already did that. My bad. Derp. Hang on. I have to kill the site. Just to be sure, because Visual Studio and VS Code don't always play nicely when you're running both of them. Yeah. Sonny, that is a different set of of fun there. Kind of like when we were like, well, do we want to use Gulp or Grunt or all these like. That's the problem with picking your tools. You have like, we have like 20 different choices of, at least 3 options for all things. Just keeps accurate numbers. Help me use my message boards to Twitch followers. Oh yeah. No, we're gonna use the Twitch API to pull in a lot of the data on this. Jensduck, if you know a lot about the Twitch API, feel free to also help out with that. Why isn't this showing the tags? What's going on here? Those have tags, right? Yeah, those have tags. Okay. Alright. You win, thing. You're gonna get me to debug. Congratulations, website. You have succeeded where others have failed. You've convinced Brendan that he needs to debug. Let's go over here. We're gonna drop a breakpoint there. Tags. I have no tags. And I know why. Found the problem. It's because I need to extract out my data access, and this is why I want to extract out my data access. Okay. Doop, doop, doo. Get rid of that. Privacy here is fine. Continue on, please. There we go. Hooray for tag. C#, JavaScript, English, C#, English, C#, English, TypeScript, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So the couple of things we now need to do, we want to get a... we need to now get some tooling that will let... Yeah, exactly, SNB. Well, that's why I don't want to put the effort into doing this on the Unity Framework side, is because we're planning on switching it to Dapper. Which I know you asked me to do it on this stream, but I didn't. A couple of things I want to mention while we have new people here. All the code that we do here on the stream is out on GitHub, and you are welcome to send us pull requests, make suggestions, review the code, anything like that out there on GitHub. GitHub.com/DevChatter, and this project is the DevStreams project, so you can find it right here at this URL. Whoops, I don't need to click on that. There's information about the project and everything like that on how to get started. Additionally, if you are here and interested in chatting with me or any of the other DevChatter viewers outside of the stream, best place to do that is to join our Discord, which I have linked over in the chat. All these links are also down below the stream. Sounds good. Have a good one, SNB. Take care. All right, so... let's close that. We're going to jump over here. So that gets that page. That is worth a commit. So this is... hey, that looks nice. Adding initial... adding an initial channel finding page. We need the details page for that as well, obviously. And we will call that details. Channel ID. Actually, maybe we'll just call that ID. How did we link to it? Details, route. All right, let's take a look and see if that works on the page now. Whoops. There it is. And it looks like it passes in the ID, so that's good. So those pages are all the same, but they do work, which is good. So this doesn't actually load anything yet. Load the details of this channel. Oh, Fuel Snable, it's snowy where you are. It is warm and sunny out here. I want to go out in like shorts and a t-shirt. The weather has been crazy this year, so I don't even know how to explain it. Oh, so a couple of things. So for any of you that don't know, this is actually the 1-year anniversary stream of DevChatter. We actually started on February 5th, 2018. I don't know. It was sunny earlier, Fishing Dev. Is it not sunny where you are? You're way far north. You're practically in Canada. And the anyway, so the it's our 1-year anniversary actually, which is pretty cool. And I had asked people earlier in the stream, and I'll still let some other people take guesses if you're interested. Take a guess on how many average viewers we had for that first stream back in February of 2018. first DevChatter stream. Feel free to just throw your guesses in the chat there. It is, you know, not all that many, as I'm sure you can guess. See, there's I guess a 5, 1, 4. Yeah, see. Thanks, Plutonin. I really appreciate your guess of 1. No, there were actually viewers, plural, and none of them were me. So that's true. I did not even have the bot account then, so it couldn't even count as one of the viewers. And I appreciate that, Katrina. That is a great, very friendly guess for viewers. No. The first stream of DevChatter was an hour and 14 minutes long, and had an average of 2 viewers. And the second stream was an hour and 16 minutes long and had almost 4 average viewers. So that's like almost doubling the number of viewers, which is impressive. So, alright, there we go. So adding a details page, adding channel details page. I think that's a good spot for that to be. This is going to need to be we want this to be like filterable, sortable, searchable, all that kind of fun stuff, and basically be a, you know, this should be the results of searching a channel, a table of channel data using VueJS. Exactly, Plutonin. Yeah, no, your initial stream when you just start out does not have many viewers at all, because no one knows you exist. So even if you tell everybody, hey, I'm going to be streaming, first off, a year ago, most of the people who watch streams were not watching streams. The audience of people watching developer streaming has grown greatly over the course of a year. So, okay. So, tags need to be clickable. So let's do this. I want to hop over here. Okay, so I have added to this but not done it. Allow filtering and searching based on tags. Let's do this. Tags, title, platform. I want to... Tags, title, platform. There we go. That'll be the main set. Actually, and live status. Someone might want to watch something that's live right now, and we're okay if they find it on our platform. So live status, platform, title, tags, title, platform. Okay. All right. So we've moved this page. We need a link to the old My Channels page. I don't know where we want to put that. So let's do this. Let's head over to the layout. We're gonna Elastic search for search. Sure, yes, we can use actual search engines. We don't need to do anything fancy for this. Oh my god. How did I let that happen? I don't know how I let that happen. We want to come down here, and for now I'm just gonna do this. All channels, my channels. There we go. Two totally different pages that you can get to. Excellent. Fantastic. Link to my channels page. Why am I receiving text messages? Is the number of tags limited on the index page? Plutonin, what I'd like to do for that is just limit the number displayed. So show a few and then maybe just put in some ellipses after it. Stoolpenner, come on, you know me better than that. I sometimes say excellent, fantastic, and other stuff like that. Don't worry about that. I am excited without actually being animated sometimes. Really am. Let's see. Where is this? This is okay, so channel and about pages. Adding viewer pages. So we're adding the viewer pages. That's what we're doing. So there's our branch. Remember I told you that temp one was just temporary. Obviously based on the name, but that's the idea. Is like I didn't know necessarily what that was going to be. I was just kind of like, yeah, I want to make some improvements to this site. We'll figure out what it ends up being, and then we can give it a quick name. So not bad. Okay, couple of things I noticed while I was in that layout page that I want to just get while we're in here that other people may have noticed. Cookie theme. Oh, right, this is C# here. For some reason I was thinking these were the JavaScript. Derp. We're just going to do that because that's a little nicer. If file exists, that that's a const, if I've ever seen one. So is this. So is that. That's true. Not all those code paths return a value. Well, a theme can't be a constant. Oh, because he declared multiples on the same thing, so I made that a const when I did that. Derpy derp. 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 Let theme equal that. There we go. Fixed up. Well, that's a little bit nicer. Did I? Oh, I did close it. That's weird. Not sure why I closed GitHub for GitHub Desktop here. Okay. Cleaning up. Theming JavaScript. Sorry, SNB, I did that cleanup while you weren't here. Probably should have waited for you to come back. Be right back. And I'm back. Alrighty. I'm gonna click this button. Okay. We have this My page. I almost wonder if we want to make that almost like a hub of stuff, where it ends up with, like, you know, my channels, my favorites, my, you know, whatever. It's a good thought. Definitely something we're going to need to figure out. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this for now. Number 4, huh? I don't know, place on pages. Adds info to the about page. Pages into the folder which will have other my stuff in it. Okay. So there's our pull request, so people can see these changes now. We need an actual privacy policy on here at some point, because we do have data. Shared pages, cookie consent partial. Summarize your privacy and cookie policy. We use information given to this. We'll want a better description as that. We use information entered into this site only to be displayed on this site. Yeah, that's basic stupid answer. All your data are belong to exactly, Plutonin. All your data are belong to us. We use information on this site. Let's say this: information entered into this site is used for filtering, searching, and displaying data publicly for users of this site. Yeah, DevChatter whispers. It's Dev whispers. Thank you. As well as to persist theme selection. All right, there's our basic thing. So when someone goes to the site, they can get that message that they'll have to consent to by clicking an accept button. Not super great, just a temporary one, so in case I forget to put anything there, we at least have a minor bit of CYA. Doesn't exactly cover what the, everything that's supposed to be in there. But we need our actual privacy policy, and we should probably link to it on there at some point so that you can just go look at the full privacy policy when you're there. Okay, adding some viewer pages. And let's put in here. Okay, fantastic. So that ought to work. Ooh, I've got an idea. For the all channels page, maybe a next stream. Find channels. Maybe this needs a full thing. I think this might need its own thing. Let's do this. So hard-coded, but ought to serve our purposes. So placeholder for next stream time. All right, there we go. Let's push that up. I think that makes sense. Okay, well, as much as it pains me to do it, I think we are going to. Ooh, yeah, the "I'm feeling lucky" button. Plutonin, add that as a suggestion on our issues on GitHub. An "I'm feeling lucky" button. I think that would actually be really, really cool. Either way, as I was saying, I hate to do it, but I think I'm going to have to wrap here. So thank you all for hanging out today for our 1-year anniversary of DevChatter. This was episode 165, so we did 164 episodes over the course of a year, and we will continue to make more episodes. We will be back, should be back on Thursday around noon my time. So Thursdays are our earlier streams, so whatever time it is in your time zone right now, subtract 4 hours. That's when we start on Thursdays. And other than that one, if you want to see our schedule, best ways to do that, you can look down below the stream. Or you can ask our bot, and you could say something along the lines of, well, since someone said it earlier, we will get the Cologne time, which is Central European Standard Time right now. So on Thursday, we're going to start the stream at 6 p.m., it says. And Sunny, yes, big shout out to Albert. for giving us that nice raid earlier. Yes, an awesome stream anniversary. As I said, we will be back on Thursday. And welcome, Twitchloff. Yes, your timing was perfect. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the stream. We were a little bit dull today, which I knew we would be. I got like no sleep last night. Maybe 3 hours of sleep last night, and have a massive headache. So I was not planning on doing a long stream today. Welcome to having a small human. My son is not of an age where you can guarantee every night that parents are going to get any sleep. But anyway, we will be doing some good stuff. Hopefully we can get this site to the point where it looks like something that we would want to release out there onto the interwebs. And I will probably, outside of the stream, set up the pipelines to do the deployment of this stuff, so that we can actually, as we commit, just have these changes go right out to our website. Obviously we want to get some of the things like the privacy policy in place and authentication, things like that, before we push it out there. But once we've got the basics, I'm probably going to have us just go live with this, and then we can start using it. Sutan, I'm guessing, welcome. Thanks for that follow, much appreciated. Pronouncing names is hard because it's difficult to even tell where they're from. But either way, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Let's go ahead and I'm going to roll credits. I noticed a couple of things in chat. I will read those in a second. Close all documents. I want to make sure that I thank our moderators. I know Katrina was here, Crimson Green was here, S&B was here, Stoolpenner was here. Lots of awesome people hanging out. We had a bunch of great people follow us today. You can't see the follower's name because Janiscu's busy hyping the chat. But Brandonius, S&B, Stoolpenner, and Brandon, thank you for the resubs. All appreciated. Let me check out what is going on in chat. The AWS stream was short because the stream building had a fire alarm going. Oh, that's crazy. The site is going to be hosted on Azure. I would expect Skull Crusher for life. That's not guaranteed, though. I was just planning on putting it on Azure because I've got some connections at Microsoft and don't want to pay a bunch of money to host the site. So I'm hoping that through some Microsoft connections I can get them to either, host a community site at, little cost to us, because it's a, it's a community thing. This is not like the DevStream site has no model for ever making any money. So, anyway, S&B, you're back just in time. We've already rolled the credits, and we've thanked you and everyone else. Plutonin, yes. Stoolpenner, I believe, does speak German, or at least knows it well enough to know what his name means. I don't know. I don't get the joke. Like, I know I know what it is, but I don't get. I don't know the reference. But anyway, so thanks for hanging out today, everyone. I will see you all on Thursday. So if you don't know, DevChatter streams are usually Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. My schedule and everything's been crazy lately, but that is how we do things here. So if you haven't yet, be sure to click the follow button to make sure you get notified when we go live here on the stream. Anna Kim Luke, hello, hi, welcomes. And a couple of other things. I want to make sure I hit some buttons here. Be sure to go ahead and check out our Discord. It really is a great community of developers, so if you like any of the other people in chat, best place to chat with any of us is over in our Discord. If you don't know what Discord is, it's a chat application that's commonly used by gamers and Twitch streamers, and is used for a lot of community development projects and things like that. It is a pretty good resource. It's fun. We have nice channels in there for talking about various things, various different techs and stuff like that, and feel free to go over there, ask questions, say hi. Our community is a friendly one. We try to keep it that way. And lastly, if you're interested in checking out any of our projects, be sure to check out our GitHub. You can find all the archives of our videos over on YouTube at youtube.com/c/devchatter. And lastly, feel free to follow me on Twitter. I'm at Brandonius, and you can also, which is right here, and links over there in the chat as well down below. Other than that one, I want to thank everybody for hanging out today. It was really great. All of the moderators and chatters and viewers and everything. I look forward to seeing you next time, so take care. Have a great couple of days. See ya.